So, good morning, Michael. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, it's like, no matter how maddening my morning can be getting up, getting ready, I had forgotten how good it feels to like, all right, I have no choice. I've committed to this. Means I need to stop and slow down. Take a breath. Relax. So, welcome to our morning reflection. This is where we get to take that 10 or 15 minutes in the morning and just breathe. Relax our shoulders. Listen to the cards like they're the sound of the ocean. Learn those new triggers. It's like Pavlov's dog when he hears a bell ringing. So for me, when I hear the cards, and it's good to develop something like a ritual. Some people have rituals when they do their tarot. It means I'm going to a different space. Or when you're meditating, your mind just gets into the habit of like switching off and going into a different mode. Again, just letting my shoulders relax. Taking that breath. So let's see what we have for the day, for our evening. Depends upon where you are in the universe. I don't want to be Earth-centric if, no need to be. We can be all-inclusive, universal inclusive. So let's see where we are in the universe. A glimmer. Okay. So I'm going to do like I normally do. I'm going to make my 3 stacks. Each one of these a different thread going out to the universe. Each one is a different conversation. And again, if you believe in the multiverse, each one of these is a different path because each one of these is going to lead us in a different conversation. And that conversation will follow us. So we're going to choose one path, and that means it'll be 2 that we did not follow. And I'm going to go what's for right here in the center. What's at the heart of things? I'm going to lay my cards out. And I'm going to flip them over one at a time like they're a book. That way, it's always exciting. I think I know where everything's going when I get here, and then I flip this card over and it turns everything around. So let's see what we have today. We have the Pope, Le Pape, the Hierophant. So this is about tradition or rules or boundaries as a general rule, but let's see what we're staring at here. We're staring at the 3 of Wands. So wands are creativity, they're fire, they're energy. 3s are about moving forward. It's about growth. When you have 1 wand, it's a new inspiration. It's a new creative project, a new fire. You get 2, you have a choice. 3, the choice is made and you're ready to go forward. It's like an arrow is diamond shape. Is triangle shape with 3 points. So with 3, you're ready to move forward. And we have the King of Swords. So court cards can be us, they could be somebody else, or they could be part of the situation. But this is all about looking forward. Look at these. Both of these are looking forward. So far what I'm seeing here, because with a king, kings are the ones that take charge. Kings are the ones who will take an idea and run with it and make sure it happens. And the king of swords, swords are air, swords are thought. In the 1500s, who was it who could afford the swords? It would be the people who planned and things like that, the kings. So far what we have here is that working on something, it could be something like job related. Keep in mind that when we talk about institutions, we're talking about things that have rules. When we deal with religion, it's things that have rules that are pretty solid. And then this is about getting started and moving it forward. And this is about taking control of it with confidence. So let's see what the advice card is. Ooh. Okay. This top part here is nothing but pure masculine energy. This, I'm going to follow the rules and I'm going to get something done here today and I'm going to lead like a king. And it's like, you better do it by my rules. Ooh. And then we have what back in the elder days some people would say is the Pope's wife. But we have the Papist. And look at her staring at the Pope. And she's almost saying it's like all those rules are great and things like that. But sometimes we need to actually not look at the book in your lap, not look at the rules, not look at the instruction manual. Sometimes we need to go inside and see what we should really do. So with the Pope, we'll tell you what you should do. But when we look at the Papist, when we look at the High Priestess, this is about intuition. This is about believing in something without knowing, as in, that feeling that you get. She's got knowledge hidden behind this veil, and it's about trying to see beyond the veil. She's got knowledge written in this book that she's offering to you. The Pope tells you what is in the book. He hasn't got a book. You're just supposed to follow these rules. So what I'm seeing here is that there's not a whole lot of leeway in these first three cards. There's a project to get done. We have the trump card that's saying this is what we are going to do. This is how it's done. Here, this could even be a boss then, or this could be us. Again, it could be somebody we know. It could be us. But this is all about following the rules. You get that IKEA instruction manual and you do it just like this, even though wouldn't it be cool and more efficient if we did it like this? So for today, especially when all that masculine energy starts building up, don't be afraid to speak up, even to yourself. Listen to what your intuition says. Listen to that voice inside and offer that. And the High Priestess, look at how confident she is. The Pope is like, all right, this is the plan. Execute it. She's like, well, what about a different idea? Let's have a discussion about it. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe there is a different way or a better way. So today, let's examine what we have written in stone. Let's examine the plans that are being presented to us. Let's find a new way of thinking. Let's not go about something the same way we always have. Because the Pope relies on tradition. The Pope is going to do same thing the way they always have. One of these guys here is going to become the Pope. And you know what? They're going to do the same exact thing exactly the way the Pope did it. Not that that's a bad thing on a lot of circumstances. But then the person here who's going to learn from here is going to do it exactly the same way. And they're going to go at the project. And you're going to be the King of Swords and say, this is how we've always done it, so this is how we're going to do it. Today it's about a new way of thinking and trusting your instincts. When you need to tackle something today, you know, it's like the definition of insanity. It's doing the same things over and over and expecting different results. These guys here will do the exact same thing over and over, expecting different results. And you know how frustrating that is, because these cards have no soul to them. They're not feeling cards. These are cards where you need to get something done. She's in the middle now saying, maybe we need to do it different. That is you. That is me. That is us today. So let's look inside to figure out what we need to do instead of picking up the manual and doing it the same way we always have. So with that, I hope that you have an amazing day, an amazing evening, noon, wherever you are. Again, wherever you are in the universe. Literally, I'm sitting here and I'm in part of this universe also, because this is my spot. So I hope that you can find a way to have a great day today, a great evening. Thanks again, and I will be here tomorrow.